Hello, hello. Is this on? Yes. Okay. I'm always paranoid. Hello. Okay. We are today going to be adding Stripe Connect Webhook. Now, what is that? I will show you exactly what it is. And let's see. Give me 1 second. Let us see. My God, I have so many tabs open. Oh, wait. Okay. Let me go ahead, share my screen. It's going to be blank. So here's my screen. Let's share the code. Let's see. Where's live stream? There we go. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Today we are going to be adding. Sorry if I think I am sleep deprived. I only slept like 4 hours last night. Does anybody else relate? But it's 11 and consistency and showing up. That's why we are doing these live streams. So let's go. I appreciate the support and let's see. Okay, so we pulled our repo. We go ahead and do a npm run dev. We go inside eraser. Let's write down what we want to accomplish today. So today is the 28th. I think I missed yesterday's. Yesterday, what did we do? Yesterday, I live streamed. Oh, clean up code base. I think I only did the landing and the landing page, the landing sections, and the public repo. I think that's the only thing I did. Hey, but that's something. Okay, so then today we are going to be finish setting up the Stripe Connect webhook for real-time data updates, for real-time updates in the user's Stripe account. So what do I mean by this? What is all of this? If we go inside Project Planner AI, your work priority queue. Hey, there we go. Okay, we've been making a lot of updates. Cody just released a video as well on how we implement, or how he built out the feedback, user feedback API. What's it called? Fetch requests. Let's see. Let's go support web dev Cody. I spelled that wrong. Yeah, it's a great video. He always is the best at explaining concepts in the most simple way and through the code. Yeah, and he talks about how he added this section, that API request, which we have in here, I believe. Where is it? HTTP. No, not here. Where is it being called? API feedback. No, it's right here. API feedback here. This is where it's happening, I believe, because this is a public fetch request. Okay. And then, yeah, that's it for this. And then this gets populated into whatever. What is this exactly? Why is this important? Hello. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. Just seeing your messages right now in the chat. You are new to webhooks. This would be very helpful. Yeah, so let's talk about, I have a very limited with me when it comes to coding, I only know enough, or I only want to know enough to implement what I'm trying to do, which is probably not good. It's good to understand what goes behind it, how to describe what you're trying to do. Um, and yeah, so let's take a look at what this webhook does. I'm sorry. So I'm talking about two different things. So there's a Stripe webhook, and then I'm talking also about the newest edition that Cody just came out with in his video, Feedback API. We created an API where you just take this, put it inside your project, and then within your web application, have some sort of form similar to what we are doing here. So whenever you input something here, then we take that information and we populate it within your dashboard, within the Project Planner AI dashboard, if that makes sense. So an example would be, so let's say for this one, this would be in this would be in your application, but let's say you have this modal you want, instead of using something like Crisp, right? Crisp chat, right? If you want to give, you could add this, and I think it shows this little button right here. And if you want to get or chat with someone, but if you want to create your own, right, implement your own rather than pay for this one, right, it's free. But then it has this little pop-up that shows up. It's always in the corner of your thing. If users want to give any feedback or whatnot, you could do your own implementation where you could click this, and then it's a feedback button. So let's say dark mode, feature requests, tests, and right, send feedback. So this would be in your application, but if you use this API that Cody just built, and then it would populate in your user feedback. Oh, this is not working because I don't have the right ID for it. So if I change the ID to this project, then it will show up. But I think this one would show up for another one. But I think if we go inside to prove my point, in here, there we go. Okay, these are all the feedbacks that we've been getting from people. And let's say if we go like this, add dark mode, test, then it should populate it right here. You just see I just added it to our feedback table within our application. So if you create your own project and use this API, route, fetch, post, and post the data from your modal, your custom modal, you could create something similar to this. Then it would populate it within here, and you could just keep all the user feedback in one place. If that makes sense. Anyways, okay, so that was just an update on what we've been working on. And let's see. Yeah, so for today, finish setting up Stripe Connect webhook. So I'll show you what I'm talking about there as well. If we go to inside a project, hello, thanks for joining. We have a feedback tab. I'm sorry, not feedback tab. We have a integrations tab. Inside this integrations tab, I have already my Stripe account connected, but I could disconnect it. It's disconnecting. So then if we go to the finance section, there's nothing there. Let's go back to integration. So what integration does, once you connect to your Stripe account that you select from whatever store you have, or whatever store you have, then it will take whatever checkout sessions that were successful and populate it within your finances table within this project. So rather than going back and forth Stripe and different platforms, we are trying to centralize everything in one location. We're working on also adding analytics, so you don't have to go back and forth different platforms and deal with unnecessary features, and just get the core features, the most important stuff. So yes, but for this one, this is where you're using Stripe. We set up Stripe OAuth, so it's gonna ask you to select a specific account. Let's say I'm gonna select this account. I'm gonna add this password, whatever, and then it's gonna log in. It's gonna ask me for verification code. I'm just gonna enter it. Okay, and then I'm gonna select a specific project. So let's say I know it's like Inception right now. I have Project Planner within Project Planner, but I created a different Stripe account with in order to do this, because whatever one that you're using for the OAuth, you're not allowed to use. It doesn't let you select the same one, the same project, if you want to import that stuff in. That's why I had to create a separate one with a different email. But I'm going really fast right now. That's weird. I don't have any sleep, but at the same time, I have a lot of energy. I'm probably going to burn out. Anyway, okay, so let's press connect. So it's connecting. And then what it's doing, it's going to redirect us back into our platform. It's giving this code at the top, which we're going to use to get the store ID, the user store ID that we're connecting to. And then what it's going to do, it's going to populate our finances table. So before it was empty, now it's full. And then it's going to give us our net amount for each purchase purchase a user has successfully done through the Stripe platform with whatever application that we're building it on. It'll show you the profit and the other stuff. Obviously, only revenue because, or obviously only profit and revenue because since someone's purchasing something, you're not really taking away any of it as expenses. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, so right now, what we're going to work on in terms of the webhook is if someone creates a new purchase, it will not populate this. So I want to make a webhook that triggers if there's any updates in this user's connected account, then to populate this in real time rather than disconnecting them, reconnecting to get the most up-to-date data. So in order to do that, let's see. Well, let's first see what is a webhook, because I think a few of us are, trying to, let's see, understand what is a webhook in terms of web development. A webhook in web development is a method used to enable one application to provide real-time information to another application or server. So it's just a method that allows you to provide real-time information. It operates as a reverse API in a sense by pushing data to an external URL instead of the more common scenario where an API pulls data upon request. So it's pushing data rather than pulling data. So for this case, we're trying to push the data onto our platform from the Stripe platform. That's what we're trying to do with the webhook, if that makes sense. So what I started working on, which I was still testing out. So I have this route. Oh, it's not here because I had to take it out. One second. I had this route. This one. This route. It's gonna update my backend now. So I have a specific key for the Stripe account that I'm using the OAuth for, which is called, and using Stripe Connect. I have a specific secret key for that. And then not these routes, but this route, this webhook, we're going to hit that. But as you can see, I was testing out some stuff. And in Convex, which is the backend that we're using, there's a limited logging capability. So what I was trying to work on was trying to get access to. So I'm receiving the data from the webhook, or it's hitting the webhook, and I'm getting the data, but I don't know what I don't know what the data looks like, so I could figure out what I need to do. So if it succeeds, I need to get the store ID, find the store ID within my query. Let me see. Query the integrations table, find the user with the Stripe use. No, not that one. Might be that one. The user with the Stripe ID account. I might need more information than just the Stripe user ID. Oh, I have the plan ID. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So yes, that's the plan ID is technically like the project ID. Stripe ID. Find the Stripe ID and then you get the yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I was testing this. So the way that we test this through Stripe, oh my god, let me open that tab up. There's a lot of stuff there. So I got a bunch of stuff here. Which one do I want to keep? I was looking at not this one. Not this one. No. Was this one? No. I'm closing all the ones that I need. Maybe this one? This one. Which account was this? Sign into your account again. So I have 2 accounts because I'm trying to test the local one. So I was testing it. Oh, so they have return to login. Here we go. So they have a CLI for Stripe to test the Stripe events in local environment. We could add an endpoint, but the endpoint right now, I was using the convex endpoint, which they give you like a real one with HTTPS. But since I can't see what it's giving me in the logs, I need to do it locally. And then once I figure it out, then put that code in the server code to actually do it. So I'm first doing it on the client just to see the data in my console. And then once I figure that out, then put it in my server and I'll assume it works. That's the way I guess I'm going to approach it that I thought of right now. Or that I thought of because I was trying to figure out yesterday, but I'm like, I can't see anything. Let me show you. In my logs. Where was it? Stripe. Yeah, I was hitting that. Where is the 200? 200. Excuse me. Okay. I'll show you what I mean. Let me see. Wait, before I even do that, give me a second. Let me see. Integration. Nope, don't need that. Oh, this was a really good resource that helped me out. Stripe docs are hell. That's all I have to say. Okay, I'll do that one. And then this document helped me a lot. I'll share this. What do you mean you can't see the logs? Okay, this is what okay, wait, give me a second. I'll show you. Okay, I'm trying to console log this, right? Maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe that's the thing. It says truncate. The data inside my logs were truncated. I don't know where to go to see it. Let me see. What was it? Filter 200. No. Let me recreate it right now. Which one? This one. So I just hit it. This one is running. New logs. Oh wait, that one is showing. Yes. But it's not going inside here. Oh wait, before it wasn't showing. Wait, was it that one? This one? Okay, let's see if this one works. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. Should post. Oh wait, I have to give it a few seconds for it to update. I keep forgetting that. Maybe that was the issue. Remember that after you save a file, yeah, Update because our project is so large now. Okay. Yep. Waiting. Hey, you should use the Stripe CLI or VS Code plugin when working with webhooks. There's a VS Code plugin for this? Stripe. Which one? Is it just this one? I have found that to help with development. Oh, can you share it? Can you share? Oh, are you talking about this one? Install. Oh, yeah, I installed this. But what's the plugin that you're talking about? Are you talking about just the Stripe plugin? Set a custom path to Stripe CLI. Welcome to Stripe VS Code session requires the CLI. Yeah. Okay. Do I have to set a custom path? Installation path. How do I find the path? Because I already installed it. Should I install it again? Okay. It's still deploying. Okay. Watch the video on that page. Oh, on this page? Yeah, yeah, I have this. That's how I'm able to run this. That's how I'm able to trigger the events. But then how is the VS Code plugin help? Oh, is it just this? How to use the Stripe? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm basically I skip so much stuff. VS Code extension for Visual Studio Code let me go back to this. Well, okay, wait, give me a second. Multitasking. Going back here, we go here, we go here. Let's go here. Trigger it. New logs. Oh my god. Okay, it was here the whole time. Okay. I just probably didn't wait. But I don't know why it was saying truncated. It was saying cannot see data. Oh, maybe because 401. Why is it giving me 401? 401 error right there. Webhook error. It looks like about it. Who is Mount? I think it's spam. Hello? Yep, it's spam. I don't even know why I pick up. Okay. Okay. We are okay. Thanks, Cody. Okay, I don't know. It was saying like something about. Okay, whatever. It's just it was saying something truncate. Like I was trying to show the data. Maybe I was doing it wrong. I can't find it. Always when you need to show it, you can't find it. That's why I went to this configure a log stream, and then I tried doing this. I don't know what this was. Post log event. And I put in like my URL, my website URL. And then let's see. I'm getting sidetracked, but I did that and this doesn't work. Oh, it's active? Oh. Delete. Before I wasn't able to delete. So then I put it on the convicts Discord and they like solved it in less than like a few hours. But now it's fine. Okay. Let's go back. We are looking at the logs. We are looking at the log data. And what information do we need from this? So I want to open up my JSON viewer. I think it's this one. Demo gods at work. Honestly, where is this? Where are you? Yes. Hits that one. Okay, so I'm running this one. Does that show here? No. That's just the route, but I want to show the... I'll just use... Okay, let's open up a new file. Let's go here. Nope, that's not the one. Let's go back to logs. This one. Let's go here. Let's save. JSON, desktop. Okay. Wherever it has a new line, remove it. Replace. Then that should show us our data. Okay. Cool. Nice. Okay, so we got our response. Yay. Progress. Okay. Now, where are we? I'll come back to this. I'm going to bookmark it. Or I'll add it to our resources and then, oh, where was I? Here. Let's go here. Let's go, no. Here, 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 here. To read Stripe docs. There is code. Hey, question. Can I take a inspiration from your project? Sure. I guess. If you want. Oh, give me 1 second. Let me see what I just happened. Was a modal open on the feedback page, and if you submit your feedback, modal close on me. I think they use mobile approach. Using our model has some flaws because it renders the data. We probably need to rethink how we. Yeah. Okay. So we have to fix our modal. Sounds good. Okay. Check out the notification drop. Yes. Okay. Wait. I'll check it out live right now. I just saw your message on the platform. So our modals are my modal just closed on me. Was it modal? Okay. That is on the to-do list. Okay. Let's see. Cody's work at hand. Okay. Yeah, look at that. The newest notification. Let's click on it. And this is the testing. Yo, there we go. Awesome. God. Woohoo. Sweet. Love it. Okay. And then this is if you want to view all of them. It would be nice to also have, I think, view all to also show with the awesome. Thanks for joining the Discord. Wow, from Malaysia. What time is it over there? Yeah, if we have the notification show up, but I want to see all the other notifications to have that view all. I think always be shown might be cool. Nice. Think we might need to fix this in the dark mode, but it's pretty good. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Good work. Let's see, where were we? We were here. Oh no, this is the actual project. Oh my god, 2:33 a.m. That's what time I was up till last night. What time are you gonna go to sleep? More importantly, what time are you gonna go to wake up? All right, JSON viewer, get out of here, get out. Okay, we were gonna do that. We are testing that. We have the live endpoint. It's sending it. So I'm running the endpoint locally. I'm sending the payment succeeded request. This is the thing that we are getting back. we need the, okay, from this, we have the object ID. Don't care about that. We have the dat. Well, the thing that we care about the most, okay, to go to this checkout event, mostly this one, checkout session completed. Can we do that one here? No, I didn't sleep last night. Oh, at night. No, I didn't sleep at night. Oh man. Checkout dot session dot completed. Does that work? So, oh, it generates everything for me. It hits the API, gives me an error, and that error is this. When was that? Okay, that was right now. Let's take this one. I think this one is different than this one. Or are they the same? I think they're the same actually. Okay. Request. Payment intent created. How do I get the... I'm trying to get the store ID. We need the store ID because we need to figure out what plan ID it is from the integrations table. Okay, but why is this giving us a 401? Let's go see integrations, finances. So that I want to populate in here. Okay. Let's see. Last question. What are your thoughts about using Shad CN sheet when you click on the work item title from the table? I was gonna ask you that. I know someone mentioned that in the feedback section. I'm just trying to figure out how would they. So this one, when they would click on it, rather than redirecting you here, they want to have the pop-up similar to this, right? Let's see. Does that make sense? If we click on edit, do that. But then would that mean we would totally like remove this page? Do you think? Because I think, or would we keep this page, but the edit button would just redirect to that page rather than have it redirect when we click it here? And so instead of showing this modal, we wouldn't have this modal. It would just be redirecting to here. I think we want to keep the page because it's useful for notifications and bookmarks. For notifications and bookmarks. So keep the page, right? I agree with you. Keep the page because then also we, if we remove the page, then we wouldn't be able to comment or leave comments and stuff. But it wouldn't really make sense here. Yeah, edit would not make sense to redirect here, or would it? I'm trying to think. Would that make sense? So you're saying to look at the sheet component in the chat. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you mean. The sheet, the one that opens up like in our mobile mode. This one. Yeah. So you're saying just have this rather than a modal when you click on that. So when you click on this, it opens up a sheet, is what you're saying, right? So rather than having, oh, are you saying also have a sheet for this as well? Or you want to keep this modal? Give me 1 second. If I bring you in, hey. I think so. I'm not sure though. We still want a way to get the work item page right, but I'm not sure the best user experience. I think a sheet might be better than a modal for editing. Yes, yeah, I agree with you. Instead of the modal, because it gets really long. Yeah, a sheet that can do scroll similar to what Shatsian does. When we shrink this, a sheet instead of the drawer, right? Yeah. So then when we scroll, it'll be easier to scroll if we have a lot of items. Um, because right now we're using the drawer, right? Yeah. If we go here, we go here. Or wait, I think I'm getting confused. If we do a sheet, would the new work item also be a sheet, or would the new work item still be the drawer? I think clicking the main link should open the sheet. Okay. I think the sheet might be better than a modal for editing. Yeah, we could try sheet. I'm fine with that. A view button. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Having the actions have a view button. And the view button would open up the sheet, right? Yes. Oh my god. But in the actions have a view button. The view button would open up the sheet, right? Oh my god. He wants attention. Nah, the view button would take you to the work item page. Oh, okay. But would you be able to edit in the work item page though? Or you could only edit when you click the edit button and it opens up the sheet. If you click the edit button, it opens up the sheet so you could edit it. If you click the view button, you could see the view page, but you can't edit it. You can only see it and you could comment and you could leave images. And then what happens when you click this then? Would show the sheet, a non-editable sheet of the section, right? Of the work item. I don't know if I should draw this up. So we have the should I draw it? So we have the table. We have the the work item. When you click this, do you find the work item page useful at all? If we just remove the work item page, would that make the app easier to use? To be honest, I mean, obviously, I think I'm biased. I don't think it's difficult to use this page, but I can see the point where people said it is. Because we don't use this section that often. That's my only thing. We don't use the comments and the images that often. More so looking at this, looking at the description. Okay, is it in progress? But then the situations where I would like, if I have any questions or want to add any like links or something, but I could do that in the description. What do you think? I think probably not. No. The usefulness besides the like being able to edit it, but if we could do that in a sheet, I think that would be good enough too. just because I think 90% of the time we don't use the comment section that much. And then the times that we do, if we were to need it, is we could do it here. If we Whenever we do have images that we share, we usually share it in the messages. But yeah, I don't think I've come across situation yet to add an image here yet. Oh, when did you come in here? Both of you. You guys. All right, both of you, go. Go. Go, go, go. I think clicking the work item link opens up the sheet for us to edit. That reduces one less user click to achieve the same functionality. Yes, I agree with you. So let's do it. I think on larger teams, people would use the comments and images a lot more, and we need to add a better tagging notification system. Yeah. So yes, I agree. Okay, so let's simplify it for now, since most of our users are just one person team. And then if someone asks us to put it back in, we can. Maybe we could add it back in the like another plan or something, if someone wants a team plan or something. Okay. Are you good with that? I'm fine with that. Let's remove this. Make it a sheet. I agree. Let's do the view. Or we don't need to have a view button. This clicking this would open up the sheet to view. Or maybe we can have both. I think on oh yeah, I already said that. Cuz the sheet should still have tabs in it, right? The sheet should have overview, images. Oh, I don't know if I agree with that. Let me see. I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I don't think the UI is gonna be good if you have the. I think if we want to leave the comments and the images, it makes sense to have a page just because there's more real estate. I think. I think it'll be too congested if you put everything in the sheet. I think for the sheet, if it's just this section, the title, the assignee, the whatever we have for um the edit, this in a sheet, I think would be good enough. But the common stuff, yeah, I don't know if it would be good to have that in a sheet. It would just be a lot. I think that would be more. I think that would be overwhelming. But it should, yeah, it should have the should have the title, the assignee, the status, the priority type, and description. What do you think about that? I was waiting until my things charged. So let's put some. In your opinion, would the sheet be better for editing versus the modal we currently have? Um, let me see. Wait, can you still? Let me see if you can still hear me. Yes, you can hear me, and my audio is good. Okay. In your opinion, maybe we should just keep it simple and just open the modal when you click on the work item link. Right. The developer's dilemma. Should we use a modal or should we use a sheet? I'm trying to think. Because in terms of consistency, right? If we want to use a sheet, then we should use sheets everywhere if we have a modal. So rather than have this pop up, I believe this should also be a sheet. Um, I think people, if you open the modal now, I will say the description box is too small. I agree. It is too small. So, yes, why don't we do that then? But what about, okay, wait, before, so this is, we're talking about the modal, right? What about the drawer though? Do you also want the drawer to also be a sheet? So then we don't have this logic where if it's a use media query, then everything is a sheet. Anything that is editable. If you open the modal now, it will say description box is too small. Then this would also be a sheet. I'm trying to think. I think there's one example, right, that they have where it's a form. Here, yeah, left. So let's say, okay, we open it and it looks like this, right? And then we could have, I will say description is too small. So then the description can be as big as we want it to be. Yeah, what would be good UI for this? What is the difference between a drawer and a sheet? So the drawer is I think it's just the style of it. So, and I think the drawer, you could only open it up from the bottom. A drawer is was made by Emil, right? And I think the concept that he was going for is just to have a more native, have a more universal app that looks more native, because the drawer is very similar to, like, this is a very like Apple iOS functionality esque thing, whereas with the sheet, it's more of a, it only comes a certain way. There is the sheet, let me go back. With the sheet, I think you have more options. You could go from the right, from the left, if you want to go bottom, which basically is also a drawer. But it doesn't. The only way you could close this is if you exit, and it has a specific size. You cannot increase this, like, to go up. Whereas with the drawer, you can. It's more like you go here and you could make this, well, it's not letting me now, but you're able to like use it on the mobile. You could like have, they call it like snap points, whereas with sheet, I don't think it's as responsive. Honestly, I don't use our app in mobile much other than messages, so I think we should do whatever makes the desktop experience feel better. For sure. Sounds good. um yeah, we could switch everything to sheet. I'm good with that. Trying to think. This one, if this was a sheet, then it would be there. Then you type the thing, select the assignee. Because right now my mouse, I have to with the modal, right? I have to like move it to the center of the screen. If I click this button and it opens up a sheet, then it's better. I don't have any. Oh no, you're good. No, this is super useful. No, thanks for joining the stream, and because I know we work asynchronously, so this is helpful to get real time what you think about what we should do. I'm trying to think. I keep saying that. Sorry. Let's see. That one. Cody, I 100% agree with you. I do think that having a sheet from the left as well. Can we sheet from the left as well? Like if you click the work item link and the sheet props out right, now the user has to move their mouse all the way to the right. Yeah, wait, is there, I'm getting my right and left confused. From the work item, can we sheet from the left as well? Like if you click on the work item link. Oh, the work item link, then it opens up this way, right? Um Trying to think. We could do that too. Yeah. So we would have maybe just a custom sheet for not custom, but we would just change the parameter to be let me see, to open from the left rather than the right. Or is it better? Like the sheet pop out left. For me, I think personally, like in terms of you, I like consistency, and I always emphasize it. I mean, we could do whatever we want, right? Whatever, we could try out that way. I'm open to it. But I get what you mean. It is closer to there. But I think it's good to have it always on the same side. So then someone's like, "Oh, whoa," like I'm like, "Oh, where is this coming out?" It's like a little a a gopher or something. Like, which side is it gonna come out from? That's my opinion. But if you think we should do it, right, we could do that too. But I think it's good to have it always on one side. Or whatever side is wherever you click the button, like the nearest to that. Um yeah, consistency is important. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay, so if you don't mind, I'll get back to the Stripe thing, but should I don't know if you want to create the work item for it, or if you want me to do it since we're here. Make all, I don't know if you wanted to work on that. If you want me to work on that, let me know. Make all work item, no, make all modals and drawers sheets. I'll just leave it as unassigned. To make the desktop experience better. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, what was I? Okay. I can try to do that today if we get time. Okay, for sure. No pressure. I mean, right now, as long I think that would be like really nice to have. I don't as long as whatever we have is working right now. But that would be good too. That was a good point out. Okay, I want to get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, we're here. We want to check if the checkout session is completed. Event data object define. Oh, type. Okay, so type. Where is that? Type. That's not the one that I wanted. Type payment intent. Oh, that's not the one. Or is that the one? Payment trigger succeeded. Payment page. Payment method. We go back to logs. Or give me error. So let's first figure out why is it erroring. Erroring. I think it has to do with this. I think this is wrong. So let me comment this out. Let me get this thing. Let's see. Oh, that is that. Okay. Let's see. Is it giving me a 401 error? Oh, this is not going to work because it's not returning anything. So I have to. Give me a second. I'll say it's success, but this is not raw body. Let's see if this will return a something. Let's see. It's still 4.4. Oh, because I just updated it. So it takes some seconds. Okay. So let's wait. It is updating. Give me a second. stream. I'm not sure I want there. Okay. I will make sure to do that. Okay. Let me close that. I'll just stick with my local host. Okay. So they're trying to work on speeding up this build time. Oh, that would be nice. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So now if you try it, and we go to logs. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I'm hard coding it. So there's something. I think this is if endpoint secret. Stripe endpoint secret. I'm not using these yet. Oh, that's why it's not working. It's not gonna work because I removed my endpoint. Okay, that's not gonna work. How do I do this? Event. Webhook. Construct event. Is that what I do? Request. How do I do this? Okay. Because I'm doing it locally. This is not gonna work. Or can it work? So, okay, in their docs. Checkout session completed. Yeah, so okay. If I'm doing a test, which one is this one? Oh, this is my other. Okay. Let's see. Add an endpoint. I want to select events on connected accounts. Then I want to select events. The event is checkout. All of these. Then I do. But then how do I need to run a okay, then I have to do that. Would that work? Yeah, I think that's what we do then. Okay. Okay. Add these events. They're going to be events on connected account. Then on a connected account, we're going to make sure we're in developer mode. We're going to create a checked out session, see if it hits our thing. Okay. Okay. Let me do. Give me 1 second. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Okay, so I have to get the URL. This one. This one. Okay, waiting for events. The secret. This is inside here. Okay, okay. Endpoint. Oh, did I not add it? Oh, I think I deleted it. That's why. Okay. This one here. Save. Okay. Save it. Now my thing is getting edited. Updating the server. Okay, then we go back. Then we go to data. We go to here. We go to this. we now open up an incognito window. Let me incognito window. Okay. Okay. Nice. 6, 9. Okay. Switch to developer mode. Here, test mode. Okay. I'm in test mode here. Let's share. We are in test mode. Let me hide my secret. So that's my webhook. And my webhook is okay. Let's see if this would work. Here. Okay. So I have. There you go. Let's see. We have this. We have that. So now, okay, I have to then. No, stop. Okay. Stop this. Like, clear this. Get rid of this. Kill this. I have this. My convicts functions are ready. I am going to, this is my connected account to Stripe. And if that should hit that. Okay, so I have to also update this. Let's add this in. Let's do we have that. Now it's updating. And then what I want to do is create a payment, create a fake payment. Fake payment. $5. Now let's try something different, like 10. Description. Tests. Manual. 42424242. Okay. So this is a fake one. And what should happen is in our logs, before it was giving us a 401 error. It's still doing its thing. So when I press submit, that should Stripe endpoint. I'm using the thing. Excuse me. Okay, Stripe connect key. Yes. Endpoint. Select the type. This might not work. Let's see. Still deploying. I mean, that would be great if they do speed up this build time thingy. Because I think that's the one thing that's a little bit thing about convicts. Okay. It is updated. Now, if I press this, You can run convex background locally, but then you don't get the access to the UI. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Submit. Does it trigger anything? Doesn't look like it. Because what am I missing? What am I missing? It's a connected account? Okay, let me double check my thing. If it's not a connected account, but the API should be update details for events. That is the URL. Checkout session. Maybe because it's not a checkout session. So how do I? So I created a payment, but test. If I don't get the payments, so maybe payments is not the one. Maybe checkout session is not the one. You want payments as well. So if you update the events to payments, intent created. Yeah. Okay, let me share it with you what I'm looking at. So I think in here, don't look at that. Okay, let me see. Probably this too. Payment created. Payment succeeded. So I'll check if it hits any of those. Payment method attached. Payment link created. Payment intent. All right, let me stop sharing again. Let me see. Okay, so if I go back here, do I have the right? That one? No. Yeah, that's the right one. So if I, all right. Oh my God. Okay. Disconnect, connect. I want to see if it's going to show that new one that oh, no, go back. No. Okay. I want to see if it's going to show that new one. So it does show the new one. Okay. So it shows the new one, but the webhook is still not working because I didn't trigger it on the right thing. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try 15. Test 2. And then let's do... Okay, so I'm not sure if this is going to hit. Submit. I'm like paranoid sometimes. My table shakes for no reason. Sometimes there's like a big truck or something passing by, and living in California, there's like earthquakes all the time. So it's like, I gotta be careful. I don't know when the big one is coming. Imagine I'm live streaming when the big one is happening. Okay. That's not working. It looks like. Is it because I'm in test mode? No. Is it because it's not hitting the endpoint? Maybe. It's not showing up. Is it supposed to show up in the logs? I mean, it's supposed to hit the endpoint. Did I not do that correctly? Let me. Hi, Brandon. How are you? Wait, I forgot. I just saw your message on Twitter, or what was it? What did you decide to do in terms of analytics? Earthquake, yeah. There's earthquakes all the time here. There's this thing called the big one. The big one, earthquake. I'm not sure if you're familiar. It's been this thing that every school here, every elementary school prepares, elementary, all the schools in our district in Los Angeles throughout the state have these drop, what's it called? Stop, drop, and cover drills to practice for the big one. Um, we live in a fault. We live on a fault line. So LA, there's this thing called San Andreas Fault, and the scientists predict that there's going to be one really, not one, we don't know, probably a big earthquake that's gonna like affect the whole entire west coast, and the big one is going to set off other ones. We learned about the fault line in school. No way, you guys did too? Yeah, is due for a major earthquake, and it's been due for a long time. um and it hasn't happened yet. So it's scary. um and that, yeah, that's like one of the things that I'm like most paranoid about is earthquakes. Like I think that's my Roman Empire. Now that I think about it, my sister asked me like, what's my Roman Empire, if you know what that means. Like, I think they asked men about the Roman Empire, and they're like, how often do you think about it? And they're like, I think about it every day. I think mine is earthquakes. Whoa. But yeah, okay, let's see. Sidetracked. We are testing this. Money won't be shown. Why isn't this showing? All right. I am not sharing my screen. So I was trying to show you something and I didn't even share my screen. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to Stripe. Stripe. This one. Connect. One account is connected. Settings. No, where is developers? There we go. Webhooks. Yes, so that is correct. That is correct. So why? And I think I selected the right one too. Paste it in. Events on connected accounts. Let's select all of them. Any events. It's a long list. Let's see if that does anything. Okay. That one. Let me add this here and then I'll share my screen again. Okay, so that is getting updated. That is updated. Let me yeah, okay, let me share my screen here. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Dang it. It's hard. Okay. Well, it's not the real. Give me 1 second. It's not the real secret. It's not to delete it, and then it's a test mode one. I just revealed my secret. Okay, it's test mode though, so I'll create a new one in a second. Wait. Let me see if this works. Okay. Convex functions are good. I've enabled all of them now. So all of them are enabled. So when I create a payment, hopefully it gets triggered. Already stolen GG. What? Four two. Okay. Submit. Something happened. Okay. Let's go to logs. Updated environmental yes. I did that. Why is it not hitting us? What am I doing wrong? I'm forgetting something. What is it? When that one is is it not hitting the route? Is it not hitting the route? I sent the trigger from the connected account. What can it be? It was working when I do it locally. I was running the from to. I was checking for the payment succeeded. It hit that endpoint. For the connected account, I'm using it in test mode. So it should get the thing. When I disconnect and then reconnect, it shows the updated thing, the updated payment, but it's not displaying the console log. New logs, updated environmental variable. What is it? Why does the endpoint not work? Is it because I am? Is it not? Because it works if I do this. All right, whatever. I'll have to change the thing. It does that. That, yeah. That's for testing. Doesn't really mean anything. If I do that, it does hit that. The reason why it's not working is because the endpoint secret does exist. Doesn't exist. In Stripe, you have the convex dev URL set up for a webhook URL. I think so. I mean, is you talking about this, right? Oh my god, it's happening again. I just felt the table shake. Okay. Endpoint URL. Yeah. It's the same one that I'm using here for this endpoint. Events. And I'm doing all of them. Enabling a lot of events may result in a high load on your server. Okay. Probably should not do all of them, but I just wanted to see ya. I'll clear them and just do, yeah, I forgot you need to select which events you want to send out. Right. So I selected the checkout ones and the payment intent. I think these are the ones, but even when I had all of them, it wasn't working. Maybe configure logs? Webhook import. Um, yeah, this one is not. Am I connected? This is the right one though, because when I go here, yeah, I mean, Converse should be getting your events. Does Stripe say failed webhook deliveries or anything? It doesn't seem like it's even delivering it. Hosted endpoints, local, add a local listener. So the local ones work. I wanted the hosted ones. Oh, but does it matter? I think it's the same. But even then, why is this not one word? It's not working. Even if I were to do it locally, this one and the local one should be the same. Go to the events tab. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Succeeded. If I click on one. Yup. Payment intent. Yeah, so that's the one. I think that's the main one that we would want. And I think we have that one here as a updated detail. Payment intent created. Oh, payment intent succeeded too. Okay. Update that. But still, um events, logs, payment intents. 1224. Okay. Post. Webhook. So this is the post, right? This one. Oh, there we go. Error. Oh no, but that's for something else. API endpoint. No, but I don't think these are. Connected accounts. My account is connected. Do I have access to that? I should. Go to the events tab. Okay, let's try. So that one won't have an endpoint secret. The endpoint secret would be this one. So what if I did this? Wait. If I did this, then that one should succeed. Oh, but I have to wait. Okay. This is this one. I probably shouldn't be showing that either, but okay, let's see. Whatever. Okay, analyzing. What did this person do? Okay, so he's only showing the example through the local, and he's using Rails, Ruby on Rails. Yep, 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 yep. So we get the data. Okay. Wait. That one. All right, I'm going to see if this one works. If it doesn't, then I'll go back to the other way and I'll revisit it. We get the payload, successful payload. Then we have to check it, what the, how did I, okay. Let me draw this out as this is doing its thing. Let me delete this. So we have Stripe, so small, wrong way. Here's my text. We have Stripe. And then we have Stripe. Then we have our application, or let's say, and what's happening is we have a connected user. So our user is connected. A user has connected let's see, not just Stripe. Yeah, Stripe has connected or has Stripe integration. They did the Stripe integration. Now from that we get the Stripe from, okay, so you get redirected from Stripe OAuth. You get redirected back to Project Planner AI. From Stripe OAuth, you redirect back to Project Planner AI. Then from there, we get a code, an expirable code in the URL. Which we use to get the Stripe store ID. The Stripe store ID. The Stripe user ID, not store ID. Or we get the Stripe user ID. And then with the Stripe user ID, we are able to get the plan ID, which we can then update. So in the URL, we get the user ID and the plan ID and the user ID, and we populate it within the integrations table. And then once we do that, we have access to it. Now Stripe Webhook, how this works is whenever connected account has a what's it called? Payment successful whenever connected account has a successful payment. We want the webhook to trigger, and we want it to hit our endpoint. The webhook to hit our Stripe dash webhook endpoint, and we want it to send the response. I'm sorry, not response. We're gonna post. They're gonna post the request. Yeah, you're gonna post. You're gonna post that the request. The request is going to return. You need the endpoint secret as well as the. All right, let's see if I did that. Webhook events logs. Oh yeah, I think that was my hypothesis why that was not that. Okay. So it was doing a 401. Now when we trigger it, still does a 401. So that's not the issue. So let me get rid of that. So it has to be something with this. This is not right. Webhook error. Something with this. Because it's not entering the if statement. This I got from what was it? This? No. I shared it in the link above. Shoot, I can't get access to it. Okay. The log rocket, this one. But they are using this was written in 2021. And I don't think this is updated. I don't think this is still thing. They want to construct an event, check the event type. So this returns an event because the request body has limited amount of data, which we saw here. We want to see what type of. Well, we are only selecting those ones, so I don't know if that's the thing that we want. But we do want the data. We want the session data. What we are trying to get from this is we are trying to input the way that I am when the user first logs in, I have a workflow set up right here. Authorize and sync. We get the Stripe Connect OAuth token. This is how we get the Stripe user ID. Then we add it to our table. Then Stripe Connect payments intents list. Then we get the list of all the payments. But that does not give us the net value of the purchase. So that's why we have to get the IDs of the payment intent. So maybe that's what I need to do actually. Maybe I don't even. What is the payment intent ID here? Payment intent. Yeah, we have it. So I just use the same logic that I use here, I think. So forget about this. We don't need this. Except we want this. So let's try const raw body. Oh no, I'm sorry. We want to get the payment intent ID. So we do raw body dot data. No. Raw body dot request. This is a JSON. So dot data dot object dot ID. Let's see if we could print that in the console. Just for now. So it's updating. Gotta give it a second. So then that should show something like this. I have no clue. Let's see. Okay. Let's put. I supposed to put this a while ago. Analyzing. So our goal is to get this, and if I think I get that, then I can get the other stuff from the way that I did it here. We could just use that. What was it? Balance transaction. This is crazy, honestly. Charges list. Push. Charges list. Payment ID. For the IDs we get. Okay, it's done. So then if I go ahead and do this, hopefully doesn't get, okay, yes, no, shoot, wait, there we go. Oh, wait, why was it doing the other stuff? The other stuff was not right. Here, payment ID, object ID, raw body. How do I only get this? That's the only thing that I care about. But it's doing the other stuff too. Why do I care about this? I care about this because we need to get the... Ah, shoot. But I don't have the Stripe user ID. Response Stripe user ID. Where do we get that from? Oh, okay. So we need to do that. Oh, but we don't have the code ID. Oy, okay. How do I get the Stripe user ID from the payment? Is it in here? Stripe request ID. This is the request ID. What did this person do? They didn't. Account ID. Parse data. Account updated. Event type. So we do need to create that event because that's what has the thingy. Okay, so that's not going to work. We have to create an event. Construct event. Why use webhooks? Okay. Create a handler. This is no. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna give it 15 more minutes because I think my what's it called? Brain is a little bit load from webhooks API. What is this? Just your add a webhook event. Register with the okay. So we have already registered it. Secure your endpoint. This one is not working. It seems like this is not working. Let me see if that's giving me the secret. Give me a second. Which one is that giving me? Hello, here, just arriving here. I must say, Stripe is quite painful to implement. Yes. That is an understatement. Thanks for joining. Yes. Are you logging the event type already? I'm not even to that point. I'm trying to implement the, let me share. I'm trying to add the webhook. So whenever I'm using Stripe Connect. So people use Stripe OAuth to then access their data on our web application, which I'm able to do for the initial data. I'm able to, if they click on integrate, but however, I want to add the webhook. So then whenever there's a new payment, then it updates here. But the issue is that I think it's not triggered. The webhook is not set up correctly. Or no, I'm trying to get the request in correctly or get the event so then I could get the event type and then I could get the information from the event. I'm trying to get the Stripe user ID because I have that stored. I need the Stripe user ID to then get the project plat ID so I could update it in this specific users table. But right now I'm stuck on this part. It seems like whenever I send a post request in my log, it's not, it looks like it's not, let me see if it's hitting here. If it's going inside the try statement even. Rat buddy. Here one. And here two. Let me see if it's hitting even the endpoint. Give me 1 second. What your event var is receiving? The event var it's receiving. I'm creating. Let me show you. My God. This is the docs, this section. So register your, I don't mean to be rude, but why is you're just at 720? Even your full screen is hard to read the screen. Oh, because I'm using a platform called Restream, and the plan that I'm using is only available on 720p, unfortunately. I think if I use OBS, it probably is better. I'll probably switch to that and see how that one works. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, verify. I don't know if this is any helpful. Verify web. Yeah, I could totally feel my I'm kidding. All my energy's gone. Verify webhook signatures with official libraries. So we already registered this through the UI. So this is there. I think it's just this part. Secure endpoint. Verify manually. We recommend using our official libraries to verify signatures. You perform the verification by providing the event payload. Yeah, it's the event payload. For some reason, it's giving me an error. I'm trying to do this. So maybe they have let. I should probably use let instead of var. I just tried var to see if it would work. But this is request body. When I do body, it gives me an error. Maybe because I'm not doing body. Or look, this one should be body. But then I get that error. And the error is argument of type readable stream is not assigned to parameter of type string. So I'm assuming it's text. Unless I have to do it like a .json. But I don't think that's no. What does raw body return here if I do that? A lot about Stripe. Don't get confused with test and production. Myself, one time because creative webhook stuff on prod initially tried to use it as a test environment. Yeah. I try to be careful. I'm right now doing both on test mode. So and the secrets are in test mode. So I'm getting something, but I think it's something that I have to do here. Okay. Maybe I don't need that. Let me see if this is, because they do request body, request headers, request header get that. So I'm probably doing this wrong. I don't know if text was correct. Maybe it's text. What did I have before? But then do JSON of this? Because I don't think that it gives me an error. Let me see. Stripe API and React. No. I think I have to do something with this. Well, let's print out the whole entire request. Why not? Request.body. What is the difference? Let's get rid of this. No. Let us do raw body. Let's try that. Why are you setting sig as a string? That is a great question. Because if I don't have that, I think it also gives me an error. Yeah, this one. Oh, maybe that's the reason why. Thank you. Maybe that was it actually. Let's see. No, but then that gives me the error. Yeah. As argument of type string, null is not assignable to parameter of type string. Also, I can't see, but I might be this way. Request. Yeah, let's try that. No, I think it's giving me an error. Element implicitly has an any type. It's telling me to use get. This is what I was using before. And when I do it the way that you mentioned, just add your type. Oh, when I did that, so how should that look like? Oh, I see the problem. The request body should accept as raw. Oh, how would that look like then? Oh, it should be. Yeah, Next.js. Wait, Giovanni. The request body should accept as a raw. Request body. How do body dot raw? No. Raw? No. Body? How do I get the raw? Raw body. Readable. But this isn't. Request body. You right? I'm no pro at Next.js methods, just full Node.js Express. In fact, start Next.js watching your tutorials, I must say. No way, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think the Stripe APIs mainly are in Node. So I think that's the sort of confusing part. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. So, but raw body, how do you get? Let me ask you. How do I get the raw from in a and web the Next.js? Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. Oh. I think that's overkill. I don't think that's right. Export. Oh. So that was right? This is right? Okay, but then where do I put this? I put that here. And then where do I use this? This is how it's done in Pages API. Oh. Body parser. Let's see if it's been updated in the app directory. Request body. request.json. You can read the request body by using. So do I do this? Do this. And then do this. No. That's my thing. Oh, so that's fine now. Okay, that went away. I think. Oh, of course it's just .json. And then what's this? It's not a string. Okay, so I'm gonna just add that string thing back. I'm not sure. I don't know. Did I do this before? Probably not gonna work. Okay, if this doesn't work, I think I'm just gonna call it for today. Oh my god. Let's see, raw body. If it does, we'll continue. Let's see. Okay. Oh, by the way, I saw your other lives. You're using GPT for some help. I want to ask why do you use GPT? Because there are very some nice, better alts to use directly in VS Code. Like I use the Codium. Codium is, oh, I've not heard of it. I'm probably not using because I don't know about them. Thanks for sharing. Let's see. What is this? Which one is it? Is it this one? Oh, it looks like it's that one. There's a lot of downloads for it. Generate meaningful tests. Oh, but this is for analyze your code. How do you use it? Codium. Oh, did I not write that? Dang it! Let me uninstall this. Uninstall. Okay, get rid of it. Hide. Code. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow. Allow. Do you want code to open and open? Sure. What is this? Codium. Bookmark. Whoa, that's a lot of money and funding. I heard about GitHub Copilot. This is free? Okay, I need to figure out. I think the main reason why I don't use you can ask questions direct inside versus code. You should try Cody. Just use the free one. Okay. Oh, so I have to sign up for it? Cody by SourceForge. Cody by SourceForge. SourceForge or SourceGraph? Okay, I'll set up these stuff in a little bit. Let me see if I could get this. I might do that. I'll do that maybe in another. I'll do that in tomorrow's live stream or something, because that will probably speed up my thing rather than using ChatGPT. Okay, let's go here. That is the one, but look at the gist I sent you. The gist? That is the webhooks in Next.js. Wait, which one did you send me? Can you send it one more time, please? By the way, about raw body JSON.stringify it. Okay, that's the way to do it. Let's see. Okay, we're here. I just want to make sure that this is no longer the 404 thingy. So if we do that, it's still the 404. Okay. And we said to, what was the other thing that you wanted me to try? Just keep this body. Keep this at body and do a, but shouldn't this be the same? Body JSON stringify. I don't think I can do this though. Nah, so I probably have to do it because it's an async. You think that's it? And then what was the other? I don't know if this is gonna work. What is this? Endpoint secrets. It is updating that. This is still 101. It is not hitting this. And after that, you must decrypt with the secret. After this, I must decrypt with the secret? At least that's what that has. At least that's has it was. Didn't test it. Latest by the way. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Gotta look into these. Probably help me, save me so much time. Okay. It's okay if you're not sure. I guess we'll find out. Codium. Remove it. Okay. Endpoint secret. I was saying. Okay. That one. That one. Okay. If this doesn't work, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I have a working example here. Where? Can you please send the link? But all that hassle should be necessary. Shouldn't. I was like, should? Yes, if you could please send the working example, that would be very helpful. No, it's not working. Okay. You said, what did you say before? Giovanni, that's the, where did you send it? Did you send it to me on Twitter? No, I didn't get it. On YouTube. Oh wait, but where did you send it? Did you send it in the chat? I don't see it in the chat. Are you talking about the export const config? Is that the only thing that you're talking about? Which one is the working example? Did I miss it? No, I don't see anything. This one. Chat in YouTube. Weird, I don't see it. Is it possible if you could send it one more time? Let me double check. Let me see if I can see it on. I don't know why it's not showing up. Maybe they block it. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay. I mean, if you gonna send it, yes, please. If you could send it on Twitter. Oh my God, sorry. Would appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah. It's waiting for it. Okay, just waiting for that link. Wait, okay, so as I'm waiting, oh, okay, do you need my Twitter for it? Okay, let me give you, I'll give you my Twitter, give me a second. Here. I'm not sure if you have my thing already. Okay. As you are sending that, let's see what else I could try in the meantime. So the issue is we are not getting through this post. Is that because I have a already existing thing in here? I'll continue working on this, what I'm trying to do. So we have this, and this gets a payload. And from this, you're gonna go through something, middle, do something, payload, and then it's not in the direct payload, but you want to get there are a few things you want to get. You are trying to get the seems YouTube was blocking it. Okay. Let me see. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Okay, got it. Webhook Next.js. Here's a gist for, okay. Let's take a look at it. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a follow, man. Thank you for that. All right. Let's see what we have here. We have the handler, and this is, I'm assuming, with the pages router, right? What about the body? Okay. We have this. We have the secret webhook signing key. Check that. Buffer. Await data buffer request. What is buffer? Micro. What is micro? Micro is just a library? Package? Asynchronous HTTP microservices. Okay, let's try that. It might be this, TBH. Okay, let's try that. Let's go back here. We'll install that. npm I micro. Let's install micro. Let's import it in here. Let's then run this again. Then let's go here. Data request. We'll put that inside here. Data past this. Request. Argument of request is not assignable to parameter of type incoming message. Type request is missing the following properties from type incoming message. Abort. Is it request.body? No. Okay. Require stream. Am I using the wrong thing? Request that body method mode redirect signal URL text JSON. No, I probably don't need a. Yes, it was micro was used to handle raw request objects, so I use micro to ensure it was not parsed by next router. Okay. Handle raw request objects, so interesting. I don't think it works with the request though. Oh yeah, I was gonna say this is let's. Maybe. I mean, that should. Okay, wait. Something. Let me see if it's even. I'm gonna check my endpoint if my endpoint is even right. Endpoint data. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna check each. Data, signature, and endpoint if they are sending me anything. If there's any missing variables, let's see. Okay. Type, okay. Stripe ID, subscription, data type, customer, checkout session. Yep. Okay. Does app router use in Next.js? Ah. Now I remember I had the same issue and it was the body parser on Node.js and probably Next.js. They use it by default, but Webhook must skip it and process raw requests. But question, okay. Let me see. I'm doing this within a separate thing. So I'm not doing it within Next.js. It's inside TypeScript. But is it? I'm trying to think. I'm using convex. That's why I asked what you're logging. Oh, wait. Logging here? Or logging in the console? Oh, you're talking about here? Updated answer. I recommend using route handler since oh, okay. I'm just trying to log if the event on the console logs. Oh, I'm just trying to log here. So yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm logging in Convex, which is my back end, is separate from Next.js. I could have this run in my Next.js app repo, my app API repo, and create a endpoint called Stripe webhook there as well. But I'm trying to run it on the on Convex because they have the ability where you could add an HTTP route there. Yeah. So it's not Next.js. It's just their own version. If this doesn't work, I might have to go try the Next.js route handlers. But I think that's what the issue might be. Using the I think it might work. It probably will work with the route handler. But I think I have to make the route public. Which I think it already is with the thing. Oh, okay. I was waiting for that. Give me 1 second. Let me unthing this. Okay, so if I hit this, you do that, shows up here. I get the data, I get the endpoint, and I get the signature. The data is in a JSON. That all looks good. So I'm not sure why. I am not sure why. When I hit it, so maybe if I stop. Okay, I'll try this last thing. I'll stop that. Stop that. That is running. I create a new endpoint. I see what time it is. It is 1:22, so I could see the timestamp. Manual, let me try it again. Description. Does not get hit. That does not get hit. Okay. My endpoint. So if I do this, I want to do that here. Webhook endpoint signing in secret. API version webhook signing secret. Okay. Is it that? The data. Webhook construct data request. It's the send one request signature endpoint thing. Okay. Okay. Waiting. Okay, let me share my screen again. Or I could do this. Okay. So I'm waiting for that to finish. I'll see if this does anything. Okay. Can you check your webhook endpoint to see if any events are failing? Oh, I just saw that. Could check to see if any endpoint is failing from Stripe or being delivered from the developer section. Yes. I'm still working on it, Cody. I'm getting help by Devani. Let me see. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I don't know if it's A with the H, the J sounds like an H or it sounds like a J. Let me see. I saw the resources that you just shared with me. Let me open that. Okay. So this is the logs. Wrong password. Alright, give me a second. I sent you a link on Twitter. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, I'm gonna open that up right now. Let me see. This one. Still. Okay. Oh my god. Refresh. Sign in. Authenticator app. Two five. Logs. Events. Is that? Why does it show? Okay, let me share my screen with you. So I'm still getting that 404. Let me undo. Okay. So I don't think that's the issue. You said, could you check to see if the endpoint is failing from Stripe or being delivered from the developer section? Developer and the endpoint is failing. Webhook. It doesn't even look like it's being triggered. That's probably the issue, which makes sense. Why? You shared this one. Yeah, I was looking at that. Okay. Handling webhooks for Stripe Connect. Did you know that you can build a ton of automations that trigger when events happen in your Stripe account? Yes, I've been trying to do that for the last 2.5 hours. We'll use the term platform account or platform to talk about the Stripe account that we will use to build your application and connected account. Yeah, that's like the wording is sometimes a little bit thing. Is another Stripe account for your user that we will be facilitating payments on behalf. So we don't care about payments, we're just showing the information. We'll also talk about the end users. Yes. Okay. Direct versus destination versus separate charge. Okay. Differences between direct account webhooks and connected webhooks. To set up a webhook handler, you'll add a route to your server. Then, yes, we have this route right here. Then create a webhook endpoint in Stripe that points to your public endpoint. Okay. Public endpoint. There are two types of webhook endpoints that you can configure. I'm trying to think. I don't think this is not public. That might be the issue. I don't think this route is public. It's only working on my local. I am running this though. So I'm running it locally. Well, let's see. Let's continue. Direct or account webhook endpoints. Events from your platform account connect webhook endpoints. Okay, there are some nuanced differences between the two. Wait, when was this written? This was written like last year. Okay, so this is pretty new. Differences. Okay. Webhook event notifications for connect events include the related account's ID in the payload. That's what I was looking for. It is? Oh, okay. Is it though? I only see that. Maybe because I'm not doing the right one. Maybe I'm not requesting. You'll likely need to set up 2 separate webhook endpoints in Stripe for your integration. You can either create 2 separate routes on your server, webhooks and connected webhooks, or use the same route that handles event notifications for both webhook event types. You only create one connect endpoint for all connected accounts on your platform. No need to create a new endpoint for each connected account. So I should call my webhooks. Have you tried hitting your convex webhook endpoint directly with Postman to verify it's working? I think that's the issue, Cody. I think it's because this... No, wait. Whatever I do here, I don't need to push it on. Do I need to... I don't need to push this, right? This works in... This should work. I don't need to push this to GitHub, right? Or I do need to push it to GitHub. When your terminal logs are showing that you received 404 on... Right. 401 on focus record. Yeah. Which is my law, which is my thing, which is because... What does 401 status mean again? The request has not been applied because it lacks validation authentication credentials for the target resource. So I don't have the right credentials? Is that what it's saying? I don't have the authentication. Not auth, yeah. Might be that. Any new payload is created. Implement with 2 separate routes. Connected endpoint. Your connected endpoint. Stripe request body. Request body. Maybe it's a signature. I don't know why this doesn't work. Because we said that it's thing. This doesn't work because any... No, index signature. No. One, you have 2 major issues by now. One, not hitting your endpoint, not processing the raw. Yes, to both of those. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at Giovanni's resource that you shared. Thank you for sharing those resources, and try some more things out and maybe continue. If I don't figure it out, maybe continue it tomorrow or try to figure out it today and share what I did to figure it out tomorrow. I think it's just something small. But yeah, I'm gonna take a little break because I'm a little burnt out the last 2.5 hours. Okay, and I'm gonna just go clear my head and then come back and try to figure this out. But I think I'm gonna end it at that for today's live stream. Didn't really get anywhere in terms of progress, but those resources and your guys's help is appreciated a ton. So thank you so much for that. Yes, okay, so have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. And yes, thank you for your help again.